Good morning to all my awesome friends and family. I don't want to scare you, but we are starting to get some bare shelves again. Not all of them. I'm only showing you the bad ones, but even water, as you can see, is starting to get scarce. My friend told me she is having trouble finding bottled water. She asked the store manager about it, and he said they've been trying to order it, but it hasn't been coming from the warehouse. Now, as you can see, we still had some water, but it's starting to get a little low. Now, I'm not really buying a lot of bottled water right now because it takes up a lot of space. I have a Brita container, and so I bought some Brita filters to have that stocked up because I don't know if they're going to be difficult this year. I bought 3 containers of Brita, and I bought one of the Kirtland. They're about $9 cheaper, and I wanted to see how they worked. If they work as good as the Brita ones in my machine or my container, I will start buying the Kirtland instead because they are quite a bit cheaper. Bleach was a little bit of a problem last year too for quite a few months here. So I've bought 4 of them already. I probably might buy another 2 or 3 maybe. I don't want to be greedy, but I want to make sure I have enough for at least 6 months, and we don't know what's going to be coming our way. And never hurts to have a little bit of Clorox bleach ahead. And I am also going to be stocking up on some more beans. Now, I did have some beans already here in the home, as you can see. I use my old ragu jars to store my dry goods in, like beans and barley and stuff. Well, that's what I do, because Grandma likes to try to repurpose as much as she can. I only have this one bag full of beans that hasn't been opened yet, and I'll probably buy maybe another 4 or 5 bags this size and different varieties. I probably will at least buy 2 more bags of the bean soup mix because I do like to make my soup out of that. There's just me and Grandpa. Somebody was talking about, left me a comment that I should buy bigger bags of beans. Well, there's just me and Grandpa. I'm not really trying to prep for a whole year. I don't have enough space here for it, I don't think either. But I am going to make sure I have enough food for 6 months without struggling. And it may not always be something we want to eat, but there's always going to be something at Grandma's house. And you want a nice little variety for you don't get bored. And I need to get some more toothpaste. I only bought 2 so far. I will probably buy at least 2 or 4 more. But it's the same thing, is I can't spend a lot of money all at one time. I'm gradually just stocking up on things that I need or may need, or things I really want. Well, Grandma needed to get a little bit of double stuffed Oreos for Grandpa. Oh my gosh. Gotta make me think of Grandpa and his sweet tooth. And they last quite a while in the pantry, so they're not going to go bad right away. Now, another thing that was hard for me to find last year was Sloppy Joe mix. I couldn't believe it was so hard to find it for several months. So I bought 10 of them already. Now, that will probably be enough for 6 months because we don't eat Sloppy Joes every day. But we got 10. And the container they're setting in, one of my awesome friends mentioned it that you can get them from the store when they're done with them. So I bought 10, so I got one. Brought it home, and it does organize everything nice and neat where you can see what you have in those dry mixes. I may get one more and fill it up with some other stuff. And of course, as you can see, I bought 4 boxes of crackers because if I can't get bread, we at least have crackers. And I bought 1 elbow macaroni and 1 bow tie to add to what I already own, so we're doing really well on the pasta. I am stocking up on some tomato sauces. I don't have a lot here yet, but I am going to stock up in the next couple of weeks a lot more. I hear, and I don't know if it's true because you hear so much stuff, you never know if it's true, that tomato products are going to also become a problem this year. So I'm going to stock up if that's true and probably buy some more tomato soup because if they don't have tomato products, they're not going to have tomato soup. I am still getting quite a bit of minestrone soup, and of course, another thing that seems odd to me, cream of celery soup. Now, I do use that quite a bit. I guess I'm not the only one, because I bought 6 cans and believe it or not, there was only 2 left. So I'm going to stock up on that. So far, that's the only Campbell soup that I found to be a problem already was the creamless celery. Who knows that everybody else uses creamless celery soup or they're not producing enough? One of the two. We just do the best we can with what we can find. But as you can see, Grandma got her creamless celery soup, her sloppy joe mix, and what else did I have trouble finding? Oh, bleach was a problem last year. So I got 3 things that are on this prepping video that were difficult to find last year. I also hear crackers are a problem. I have not found it to be a problem yet, but because I'm hearing it's a problem, I'm stocking up on crackers. I don't know how much more I'm going to stock up than what I've already done because they take up a lot of space, number 1. And number 2, I don't know if it's really a problem because I haven't had any problems in my store at all. So, that's what I mean. You people tell you things or you hear things and you're not seeing it at all at your store. But maybe it's coming and I just haven't seen it yet. But I am already seeing that creamless celery soup is going to become a problem. I can already see it. So far, that's the only thing on this table that is getting low in the stores so far that I bought on this pantry haul. There are a lot more things that have been missing and stuff. Dog food's still an issue. I did stock up and finally get enough dog food ahead, but still, it's pretty bare. Things like Gatorade have been missing for like 6 months. They get a little tiny bit in, but that's it. And punch is difficult. Another thing I was surprised. And it's been about 6 weeks already on that too. I had a really hard time getting the little box juices because I have 5 great grandbabies and that's what they like. And I found it difficult to find them. And it's probably been about 4 or 5, 6 weeks. I don't understand certain things are just gone for so long. I don't know if they're all made at the same place or what the problem is. They say that we're having a shortage at the of truck drivers, and that's one of the big problems for transport. I think we're going to eventually start having trouble with gasoline because already my gas station was closed down one day because they had no gas. And I live in a very heavily populated area where there should have been gas.